What's up, Runaways? I hope you recovered from the Super Bowl, but I still haven't recovered from that crazy epic season finale of Runaways Season 2. We're here to talk about it. Everyone's split up, and we're joined by a very, very special guest today, so let's get to it.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Uh-oh, it's that time of week again. Here we go. Oh. The song, it just really sets up Runaways perfectly. All the shots, I'm here for it, totally. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the Runaways After Show on AfterBuzz TV. We're here covering episode 13, Split Up. I'm your host, Oliver Drennan, and I'm joined by Mina Wahab.
Hey, everyone.
We got Chae Jones in the house.
Hey, guys.
And we're joined by our special guest, the beautiful, the talented, the extraordinary Angel Parker.
Thank you.
I'll keep going.
Keep going. This is my ringtone, actually. Is that lame?
Is it really?
I mean, not that many people call anymore. Everybody texts. But when I do get a call, it's like, doom, 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 doom.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
I know.
I paid my little $1.99 to get,
I love it.
get the Runaways ringtone.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I love being here with you guys.
We appreciate it.
This is like my
so
fourth
much.
time or something. I don't even know.
No,
we're old friends.
Your family, basically, to
basically.
AfterBuzz.
Basically.
Guys, if you're tuning in to the live chat, please give us your questions for Angel.
Yeah, man.
Your thoughts, your theories, what's going to happen. We love talking with you guys.
All of it.
Yes, so stay tuned. We have a great show We have a great show ahead of us. So, initial thoughts, everyone. What did you think of that crazy season finale?
Oh my god. I just I'm kind of mad it's done. I don't know how to explain it. I'm kind of I want more, but I feel like now this is just the perfect way to segue into season 3. And I know it's coming.
Oh, the possibilities.
Oh
man.
yeah. No, I know. But no, it was so good. It was so good. I hate seeing them split up. I hate it.
Name of the episode.
I know.
When I got to episode 13, I saw that title. I'm like, really?
I know it's got to happen. There's so many things that can happen next year.
I know.
We're all excited. We're all excited.
What do you think?
Oh my god. No, seriously. That actually is what I said. I was like, I can't believe this is happening. They're all gone. I don't even know how to feel anymore. You mess with my emotions now. I'm not happy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm happy-ish. The one that... Oh no, everything is...
You're speechless.
I'm in the upside down, okay?
I mean, some people got kidnapped. Looking at you, Dale. Some people got locked up. Angel, I'm sorry, Catherine.
Oops, sorry.
It's Alex's fault. Some
Yes.
people are being questioned about their loyalty. It's just a mess.
It's been going.
There's holes everywhere.
So there's no spoilers now, right? We could talk freely.
Absolutely.
Okay, good. I love it.
I know it's been a struggle a little bit.
I know,
but
I know.
We're going to delve deep into it. So let's get to our first topic. I think the MVP of this episode was Zavin. I am so madly in love with Zavin. I love the socially awkwardness of Zavin and trying to I'm your betrothed, or you're my betrothed, Carolina. I such a
Nothing
joy.
weird about that, right? Nothing weird about that.
When Nico walks in and she's like, what is happening
I mean, they're together, right? Carolina and Nico, they're together.
Yeah.
And to have this crazy person or alien, Zavin, to come into at the last minute, literally at the last episode to shake things up, but I'm totally here for it. What do you guys think of Zavin?
What is Zavin? I'm not fully understanding. And I know there was the whole explanation. I understand it. I rewatched it again and again. I was like, what is happening right now? What does Zavin do? She
shapeshifts.
She shapeshifts.
Yeah, it reminded me of X-Men a lot. That's
Like Mystique.
Yes.
Yeah, in the comics, Zavin is a Skrull, but I'm not sure if they're going with Skrulls in the Runaways yet, but Zavin is a shapeshifting alien at this point.
But they all are. So is Jonah. They all they need a human form, so it's just a matter of what form they take.
Yeah.
And Zavin's really sticking with this female form.
Well, she's pretty.
She's beautiful. Are you kidding me?
I mean, I would stick with that.
Look at that skin.
Yeah. Yeah. Stick with that look, girl. You're gorgeous.
Also, the looks, your guys' looks in all the episodes.
I know, right?
Shout out to the costuming. It's so amazing. The
They're
hair,
so great.
makeup, they give you such good
They
looks.
do work really, really hard. Sammy's
Sammy,
Yeah.
we love it. We love what you're doing. Literally,
She did Gossip Girl too.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we got
in the
some
reboot.
people. We
Okay,
got
come
some
back,
people.
Sammy.
Yeah, no,
It's so
no.
funny. I'll search for images of Runaways, and I see literally people who try to look for your guys' outfits and your little pieces. If you want your just Google search it, you'll find it.
I try to steal it all the time. But they're watching me. I can't get anything.
It's like, Angel, you're gonna have to.
They're
give
like,
us-
you're gonna have
give
to
us that
give
top."
that back. I'm like, I don't know. That pink suit I was wearing. I'm like, oh, I need this in my wardrobe. Anyway.
My favorite was the blue.
Oh yeah. Oh
my
yeah.
gosh,
Oh,
the blues,
Catherine
of
dresses
course.
fierce.
Yes.
Always.
When I
always.
think of Catherine, I picture you with the ponytail, obviously,
Of
but
course, the ponytail. Ugh.
the blue dress.
I know. I want to get out of that ponytail soon. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, there was a huge, shocking revelation from Zavin that Jonah is still alive with his family, which makes perfectly sense. I know we're jumping ahead to the ending, but literally, Tina is, I think Tina's one of the kids of Zavin, or not Zavin, Jonah, and then Jonah's obviously in Victor, and I believe Stacy is Jonah's wife, alien. So that's huge.
She definitely seems more adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense because even with Gert, when she was chasing Gert, and then she knocked out Gert, which was ridiculous. I was like, okay, Stacy.
But you know, it's glasses up, glasses
Yes,
down. Okay,
yes.
good. As
And
long as you guys get that, because then you know what's going on.
Yeah.
It was the way she did it too. She was like, okay.
All right.
Like now the gloves are off, and I'm gonna show you that you're the child today. I was like, oh,
Bridget is killing it as she's literally killing it as not Stacy.
Yes, killing
Shout out
it.
to her because she's
Yes.
such a fun-loving character as Stacy. But when the glasses come off,
Oh yeah.
okay.
Such a
But
sinister
Bridget-
twist. Oh my god.
But
I
Bridget's
can't
such a
even-
great actress. It's like I just love that they get to play with all that stuff, and Brittany too. That she gets to be. I mean, what a gift as an actor to get to play these opposites, kind of fighting for fighting for the dominant, and it's so good. It's so good.
Fighting-
And James Marsters, come on.
on top of that, you want your kids back too. So it just
Yeah.
complicates everything.
Yeah. After a while, I'm like, do we really need these kids back this badly? I mean, aren't they almost grown?
They're gonna leave the
What's up
house
for mom?
anyway.
I'm like, they're like halfway to college. I mean, it was almost time to just, but
I
no.
know.
And then there'd be no show, so no.
Gert's trying to get that application. She's trying to get into Smith, I believe.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Also, our girl Leslie, she's pregnant. She's ready to pop, I feel like. And Jonah's probably, he wants the baby at this point.
Oh, yeah, if that's his child, he's coming to get it.
So, and she's in a vulnerable position. She's pregnant, you know? So
She's pretty tough, though. Leslie's pretty, I mean, she was pregnant the whole time.
I know. Shout
She
out
was
to
pregnant
her.
all of season 2. Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys shoot for like a span of like 4 to 5 months or something like
Like
that.
almost 6 months, yeah.
Dang, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's a big show. you
Shout
know?
out to you, Annie.
Yeah, Annie's doing
Yeah.
it. Hi,
She-
Annie.
Oh my gosh, but that just
She's
makes
sitting with her baby right now. Like, Angel, don't talk about me.
I know. I saw you guys at your panel at LA Comic Con, and she was just ready to pop.
Oh, she's so beautiful, pregnant, and so great, and had her third little baby boy. So we all met the baby, and it's all great.
Aw, so
it's all
cute.
good.
Well, maybe the baby will be on the show. Well, maybe not. It might be a toddler. at
No,
that
she'll leave that
point.
baby at home. She's like, I'll come and talk to the fake baby. Thank you very much. Or who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen next season?
I know.
You never know.
I know.
I don't know why I really wanted to know if like Catherine might have had an alien in her for some reason. I just want to
No.
see how that would have played.
Catherine would fight that alien out. Like there'd be no dominant. Nobody would. But did you see in episode 7 when the spaceship blew up that the 4 beings that popped out? Like, did you notice that? If you go back to episode 7,
I'll have to go back.
which
Yeah.
was we know that it's there, but if you're watching and you pause it, or the super fans go back, when the spaceship is blowing up, or they shoot it with the thing and the thing happens, when Jonah is dying, you see these 4 little
Okay.
beings of light
Oh.
pop out, and then you even see Jonah, like when he takes his last breath, the body, when the person takes his last breath, like they cut to Marsters.
Yes.
So it's there. You just don't know it until you know it. But when you go back and actually rewatch it, you can see it all happening.
So that was
Okay.
the moment at which they latched onto the human
they
forms?
they escape out of the thing because it's about to blow up, so they're surviving. That's how Jonah ended up on the planet. Is he escaped before the ship got buried underground, and so when they get out, you see these little beings of light fall out, and so it's just a matter. But now it's one of them is not accounted for.
Okay.
Because
Oh my
4 beings of
gosh.
light come out. Jonah has his light, and then there's one that's not spoken for. So we'll see. I have my thoughts on who that is.
I know,
but
I know
right?
we all do.
Let's. Oh,
Wait,
okay.
wouldn't
Yes.
that be the child? Or no, not the child. Okay, I don't know.
No, the child is another one. The
That's
child is
an
another
extra,
one.
That's an extra 5th one. Okay.
All right, well,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, you're right.
Addition.
You're right. They got a whole little
That's
mob.
college.
They're basically going to take over our
Get
planet.
that-
We're done.
Oh my
Well, he
God.
says now we're going to have to take
I know,
everything.
right?
Yeah.
Poor Carolina's like, what?
He's
What's
like, what
going
are
on?
we taking?
And then Julian's accent comes out of nowhere.
Oh,
Where he's
I
like, oh my
know.
gosh. So
It's so
Oh
good.
my
All those
gosh.
flashbacks, and
I just
mean, it's
learned
such a
that
big
as the
show.
actual accent. I did not like. I watched Charmed, like, and I just like it was the same thing with when I met James. I'm like, dude, like I thought you actually had a British, like you were on Buffy,
No,
like
yeah.
that's real. He had to tell me, and I was like, okay,
Yeah, no, they're actors.
Well,
I know. Right?
It's a skill. It can be taught.
Well, can we talk about Runaways? The Runaways versus Pride.
Yes,
I
please.
love the
Yeah.
chase scenes.
Yeah.
With Tina, with the little tablet. She got the drones after everyone.
yes.
Poor Nico. She can't talk at this point. She's saying "I lamp you," which was so.
That was
which
so
was
actually so
adorable.
beautiful though.
It was really cute.
But that everyone split up. Gert and Molly, and then Alex. And, oh my gosh! And I'm like, oh yeah, Old Lace is still like captured at this point. So what is
well,
your?
but she'll be okay.
Yeah, she has the vegan
Lace-
tofu.
yeah,
or
they're-
tempeh.
They'll be all right. They'll hit a couple rest stops and it'll be all right.
Okay, well, okay. I'm taking your word for that, Angel.
I think so.
Can we talk about, please, that epic fight scene? Nico versus her
Yes.
parents.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my gosh.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I was living. I know, Chae, you were living. You were telling me about that.
Like when I was watching it, like I clapped my hands and I was like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, go. I was like, I'm ready for it. I don't know who gonna win, but I don't care no more because I've been waiting for a Minoru fight,
Mm-hmm.
and it was everything I wanted it to be and more.
Aw.
Like, but except for the whole like, oh, here's Robert, slap. Oh, here's Tina, slap. I was just like, do you really need your child back that badly? Like, I have questions and concerns now for her welfare. Like I do.
When he slapped her, I read it, I knew it was happening, but when I actually saw him just backhand her across the face, yeah. Woo. But you want that. You want them to fight, and they're gonna fight. They're all like, okay, we're ready. They're also, you can see that they're trained. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
not just the actors. Of course, the actors are trained. They have black belts and all that. But the characters, living in the Minoru house, of course they learned some sort of martial art. Of course they were in some sort of state. You wouldn't, she probably plays the piano and do, all these things like Tiger Mom to the essence. Like let's do it. So it made sense. It made sense.
They were just like building it up too. And I
Yeah.
know a lot of people, we've been talking this season that we want to know more about that backstory. Like, what was the training process? What the heck is up with the staff of one? Like, we really want to know, what is Nico turning into? Is she going to become like Tina? Like, it's the possibilities, literally.
I feel like the tension, I feel like the turning point wasn't even this episode. It was the pool scene where Molly was just thrust into the pool of ice that Tina created. And I think since that moment, that's what created like the rage within Nico, even before she was given the staff of one. I think it happened like way before that. So this was the moment that we were all waiting for in the finale to see like what's gonna happen with the parents.
Yeah, and I feel like that whatever took over Tina with the staff is obviously being transferred to Nico now.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're seeing more of the humane side of Tina, despite the not Tina alien persona. So that is, it's just ridiculous. Chae,
Yeah.
any more about that fight?
It was just awesome. No, seriously, it was really awesome. And like her, like over under, one handed, just and I'm coming back with the staff swing. I was just here for it.
That was all her.
But even like
was
when
all
her
her.
eyes
Yeah.
went that purple dark, just
The
I was,
smash?
if
when
I
she
was
said
them, I would have
smash.
just backed up. Like as soon as you saw your daughter, like with no help, no gravity, just you might want her to back up. I'm just saying, that's the time you just need to step back. Look, something is wrong, and I'm about to maybe get hurt.
Yeah.
I felt bad for Robert though at the end, like just bleeding out of his neck. That was just
No.
that was
Robert's
actually really
been-
hard.
Robert's been going through this season. We didn't see a whole lot of him, but we did get that fight with him. But he tried to take down Jonah himself. Obviously, that didn't work out.
He almost had him. If those two little ladies
Oh,
didn't come
the
in.
Taser sisters. I call them Francis and Nora the Taser sisters.
He almost had him.
They need the time
Robert.
turner thing to go back to that specific moment in time, but then there will be no future episode, so
Yeah.
I'd rather not.
No, we need future episodes.
Yeah, it's good that happened.
We need future
They're
episodes.
coming.
Yes.
I'm predicting. I know, say that for predictions, but they're coming. They're coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, we have to talk about Angel. Alex locked
I
you
know.
and Jeffrey up.
Dominoes, bitch. I was like,
I was like,
Alex, why?
That's so dirty. I was really
know,
surprised.
I
that you-
I kind of deserved it. I mean, so
with Darius.
yeah. I mean, a little bit. I'm just curious what Catherine's doing now, like in jail, plotting her.
I know,
like
right?
hair out, just like rah, just
No,
I
for me,
can't
my
wait.
favorite part was you put your hands up. She was like, as his lawyer, I'm advising him not to answer
Yeah,
you.
as his lawyer. I know. I'm really hoping. I'd like to represent myself or represent the pride. You know,
But I mean,
Catherine the lawyer. They just keep talking about her being a lawyer. You never see her go to work. You never see.
I know, right? No.
I have this question keep popping up in the chat for you.
Okay.
Why do you think they decided not to make Wilder the mole?
Oh, probably just to keep you guys guessing, and
Yeah.
you know, the show's not over yet. We're only in season 2, so
Hell no.
it's not. You know, it's not over.
We still got season 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, no, and you don't know what's gonna happen with Alex.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's something happening with him.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
they're gonna kind of morph the whole mole conspiracy into something new and fresh, like you said.
Yes.
'Cause-
Well, no. I mean, we want the show to extend, and we want to tell all these different
Yeah.
stories that we have, and obviously the comics, the fan base is so strong. We're not going to go so far against
Yeah.
it, but we do have to adapt a few things so that it becomes a television show.
Mm-hmm.
So that's exciting for our writers and for Brian K. Vaughan, who's involved,
Yeah.
and so it's all going to be good. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
and yeah, a lot of people forget that
Yeah.
Brian K. Vaughan is
He also
involved.
dies in the comics, and you know, there's a lot of things you don't want to happen to Alex.
Comes back.
Yeah.
Like, if
So-
you're reading some of the news.
Yeah, the news,
it's
exactly.
So good.
No, yeah.
So good.
It's good.
But I wanted to ask you with the whole Darius situation, because I know that was a couple episodes. That was like episode 3, I think, or 2.
Yeah,
Anyways,
episode 3.
what was kind of like, what do you think that, I mean, you obviously play Catherine. What was your motivation for Catherine to kill Darius? Why do you think she got rid of him so
I
like
think
that?
Catherine just knows that he will come back, and he's already come back. Because even in season 1, Jeffrey says, well, if he comes back, and Catherine says, if, I think you mean when he comes back. You need to take care of this. And the fact that he's got him, and it's just, let's start to check off problems and just get rid of them. It also just gives Alex a incredible reason to hate his parents. I mean, there's no, after that happens, he's just so dead set on bringing his parents down. So
Yeah.
I didn't want to see Darius go, especially the actor, but it's really good storytelling. It's really, really good. And Catherine also crosses a line of that remorse. I had a lot of remorse in season 1, and season 2 it's just like, look, this has to be done. We have to take, like, no, we're not going to keep doing this in the same way. That's not working. So let's take care of a few things. Catherine, yeah,
Nice.
she crosses a line. There's not a lot of remorse there.
Okay. I like that.
Sorry.
'Cause sometimes characters, they just need
I know, but Devon, I loved working with Devon. Nixon is his name, and I wish that we had more story. But I have a feeling that his wife, or what is her
Tamar.
name? Yeah, Tamar, whatever. Everyone says it differently.
Oh,
Tamar,
that's what it
Tamar,
is.
Tamer. I don't know. I think that it's going to be, because it's such a female-driven show too. But I think that storyline is not done. It's not even close to done.
I know. She said she wanted to build her own empire
Oh
now.
yeah, and I don't doubt
And
it.
she
I
gave Alex the gun
And
and said, take care of things. Like, if you don't kill your parents, or if you keep seeing my daughter, you're done. So, like, I feel like Alex is going to be in a really tough situation.
And she's
Season
no
3.
fan of Catherine.
No, I mean, she knows that I killed her man. I mean, it's not. And then I'm on the porch with them, looking at the baby. Oh, whew.
Awkward.
Yeah, very awkward. That scene was actually much longer, and they cut a lot of it out. But there was like a little bit of conflict and stuff. So I'm just curious what they're saving that for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Ooh.
was
Breaking news now.
Well, no, it's not. No, nothing like major to the story, but just the two of them hating each other,
Yeah.
or just having beef with each other.
No, totally. Because you guys obviously have a history. I know,
Yes.
especially with
Yes.
the whole when Jeffrey and Darius were locked up. So there's got to be some kind of untold story between you two, even more than
Absolutely.
just killing her man
Well,
too.
and she's gonna seek revenge. I'm sure. She deserves it.
I'm excited for that. And obviously, Molly and Gert with their storyline. Gert is freaking taken away by Dale and Lace. At least she's with Lace back. They're reunited.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know where they're going because Dale is so afraid of his wife. Oh my gosh. So that's just ridiculous. And then Molly, you didn't need to speak Spanish to know what she was saying to the man with the pedophile.
Oh,
like
yeah.
about
The
Dale. I was like,
video.
oh my God. Oh my God. He was a trooper though for that scene.
He was great. He is great. And Kevin, he's such a great actor. But Dale, the Dale character, he's stronger than you think. He's tough. He's smart, and he knew he needed to get. He was like, this is not right. And there's times that he pulls the gun, and there's times that he's the one doing it. So he's tough for as wacky as the Yorkses are, and their cheese and all their stuff.
Their cheese.
He's tough. He knew that something was off. He knew that wasn't his wife.
That's good.
I called it, you guys.
That's
I called
good that
it
you
last
did?
episode. I was
You
like,
did?
he's gonna find out. There's no way he could be that clueless.
Yeah. I'm
Like,
glad.
how could you live with some? Like, I felt like it would be more likely for him to notice it than for Robert to notice it, just because of the closeness between them.
And then
Yeah.
She was like, which one of these improper words are you not understanding? I was like, Dale, this ain't your wife. if you didn't get the picture,
Yeah.
here's the biggest sign I could give you today.
Yeah.
And then Janet finally kind of came to the conclusion that Victor is not Victor.
Ooh.
He's taken over by Jonah.
When I was watching, I had the weirdest thought. What if Jonah had sex with Janet? Like, that was when
That's what
happened.
I brought that up in the past too. I was wondering like because they didn't know he didn't remember the sex, so I wonder if that was in fact Jonah having sex with Janet.
I wouldn't put it past him.
And if that
That sneaky
Sneaky
alien over there.
in question,
Wow.
But then he
Just a
says
slow
it's been a
question.
while. He's like, it's been a while. Remember,
Maybe there's another alien. Maybe there's
that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
He got-
There's not a baby like in
Six.
Janet.
6.
But now she's in the whole heating chamber, so that like messes
got-
everything up too.
He got Leslie and Janet. This player, he needs to be taken down. But yeah, I wonder. That's such a good.
He was in that commune for a while in the 70s. He picked up a few tricks.
All right.
It's okay.
He's learned the ways.
I don't trust him. But like you brought up,
No, you should not trust him.
Jonah and his family freaking encapsulated Carolina, Janet, and Chase. So I'm really bummed about that. It's
So bummed.
Sucks having this cliffhanger. It's like great. It's great. It makes me want season 3 even more. However, it's like my characters, my beloved characters, are just they're not safe. They're not in a good space.
And he's like, which one do you want? And I'm like, okay, so you're gonna kill your daughter now. So I'm really confused
I
about now. What are your motives
know.
now that? So either you really truly didn't want her now that she defied you, like any daughter does once in a while to her dad. Oh, let me just take her essence and restore myself.
I know, because now I think he thinks Carolina is expendable at this point because he has his original family back, so maybe that's, and I feel like they're kind of manifesting like the strictly evil side of the pride that we saw in the comics into Jonah and his family. So that's kind of what I'm taking it as. I don't know. What did you think, Mina?
I'm seeing it as like some weird survival of the fittest thing where he's like, oh, this is a bad seed. We gotta like abort the mission. Like she's no longer part, but I will use her for what I need. Which is just like a way for him to like propagate the alien species so that they don't become extinct.
She's just over here smiling.
I know. I just love all the theories. I love it all.
And that's what's so great. I love the dialogue between the series because it is so gray. There are like conflicting viewpoints. There's conflicting debates. There's just so much like I brought up. Like Chae could have a valid point even though I don't agree with her, or vice versa. It's such a fun show to talk about. I'm sorry, I'm ranting, but it's.
I mean,
so
Janet's
good.
we've always wanted Janet to get in the box, so I'm kind of like, she deserved it. Janet, get in the tube, Janet.
Wasn't it last season like Tina and Catherine, weren't they gonna square up or something?
Oh yeah. Oh
I
no,
was- Oh no, you and Leslie. Someone was gonna take their earrings off.
Leslie took her earring off. But she was going after Tina, I think. I don't know. It got That
It
was
was heated.
it was heated. That was when Chase got shot or almost got shot, and crazy. A lot's happened in this little show.
I know.
This little show on Hulu.
I know.
A lot happens.
I know. It's like I'm sure we're forgetting a whole lot.
No.
But the episode does end with Nico, Alex, Molly, Zavin, and Leslie remain back at the hostel. So that's kind of like our core where we're going to pick up in season 3 because it's happening. I said it. Breaking news. That's like our core. That's our Runaways. It's like we got a Pride member mixed up in there. We have Zavin. Where did you come from? But so it's very interesting to see.
Did you see Leslie cleaning?
Yes.
I was like, that was so like such a nice
like,
a mom
I
thing to
can't.
do and so normal in this
It's like I can't.
hostel.
I gotta clean. I gotta. Yeah.
And and she was trying to give Zavin some relationship advice about
Table
Carolina.
manners. Just a few.
Okay, did y'all not catch Zavin eating the donut with ketchup?
Yes. And I still was just, baby, no.
She really did it over and over and over again, too. We were like, take a smaller bite, because you're going to have to do it again and again and again. Poor
Did she at
thing.
least have a spit bucket?
No, I don't know. Poor thing.
Well, at least Brittany got to eat the chocolate cake a couple
Yeah,
times.
Brittany devoured that cake. She was so good. Oh, I love her so much.
Oh, well, we have to start getting our predictions, more of our theories ready. And guys, if you're tuning in the chat, let us know. Get those ready. Is there anything going on in the chat? Mina,
Yeah,
right
there's
now?
a lot. I'm trying to like filter through everything. But Nicholas wants to know, do you think there's any possible chance that we might get to see the Gaborum from the comics cause some of the words Jonah... Oh, yeah. I can't read properly. Do you think that there's any possible chance that we might get to see the Gaborum from the comics? That's the question.
Well, I think the aliens are kind of the Gaborum.
Is it this? What would be the main differences, though?
The Gaborum in the comics were gods.
Yeah.
So
That's why they sort of tied it to the Church of Gaborum.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like how they updated it, they translated. That's what my theory.
But there's beings of light in the Church of Gaborum, so yes, it will all tie. Yes, the answer is yes.
I'm seeing where they're
The
kind of
answer
going
is
with
yes.
that.
Don't shoot me, Marvel.
So shout out to everyone in the chat. I see you, Jazzy Jones, Ivan Soto, Nicholas Kelly, like we said, Renji, Sebras. Hey, get your questions. Come on, we got to get these questions. We got Angel here. Let's do this, y'all.
Everyone is very passionate about the Pride being evil. It's the same sentiment.
Yes, it's just everything. Like you guys are.
But if we weren't evil, then how would the Runaways run away?
Exactly.
There would be no show. So there has to be good and evil.
Yeah, and it's good to
It's a
sympathize.
good little yin and yang.
Yes.
You know.
It's good to sympathize and unpack these complex characters.
It's also very cool to play bad. So
Absolutely.
don't hate. Congratulate.
Yes, definitely. Well, before we move on to our next segment, we have to shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for talking with us and keeping the chat going. You know, thank you so much for literally making us the ESPN of TV talk. You guys can totally give us that 5-star review. We would love that. We would appreciate that. That will just make our day, absolutely. And just get the comments going. Keep that discussion going. Come on. We got to get that season 3. I mean, we are.
True.
But yeah, thank you so much for, being there for us. We really appreciate it. Mina, any more questions from the chat?
There's so much going on in the chat.
Should read
basically,
some of those comments.
basically just, and this was
I see
something
you.
I was thinking too, like the fact that Leslie was like, 8 months pregnant in the final episode, but she didn't show until towards like the very end, even though she was super
good over
pregnant. Like how did she just go from like not pregnant to like completely pregnant?
Well,
that
that's
quickly?
Sammy. That's our wardrobe stylist.
And it was like I was saying,
Hiding
most of our
it.
shots were like here.
Yeah, no, they were.
really-
Well, they were hiding it on purpose, but Leslie was hiding it. The character was hiding it. Are you
Yeah.
okay? Did you
No.
spell? You spelled.
I need to go home.
Oh, baby.
No, that's the second time I spilled.
Oh, so
just
no, Leslie was hiding the pregnancy. And even her husband didn't notice. She was doing it on purpose. She didn't want anyone to know. And so then when her mother is like the baby that you're carrying, it's a big reveal. There's yeah.
I know, I was definitely shocked at that.
Exactly, it's great. You
Knowing
want to
she-
be surprised.
Knowing she was pregnant, I was wondering how they were going to like work around that.
Oh, but
you know?
they didn't have to work around it. They could have just I was pregnant in lab rats for the whole first season and we never had a baby. You can hide pregnancies. No, they wanted that storyline. It wasn't, it just was very convenient and then they told it very well. But they could have just hid her and stuck her behind a desk and, given her a basket of laundry or something. I mean, I don't know. That wasn't the issue. The character Leslie is pregnant and it's Jonah's baby, so that's a big deal.
Yeah, I wonder when the gender reveal party's gonna be, but
Well, no, didn't Zavin say that she's feeling the rhythms of it, or she's like, I can tell by that it's the magistrate's baby, and so maybe they don't have sexes, maybe they pop into.
maybe it's just
different bodies,
it doesn't.
yeah.
There is
I
no
don't know.
gender.
I don't know. Well, Carolina's a female.
It must have happened season 1 when she got in the bed and something was glowing down there in the sheets.
I know. Oh,
Probably when
anytime. So people make memes of that stuff. Like fans will send it to us, and I always we always send it to Annie, and just like, what's glowing, girl? Oh.
the glow up.
Nicholas Kelly says, seriously, can we invest in a magical mentor for our girl Nico Minoru? Because I'm kind of scared of what would happen if Nico were to lash out on any of the runaways, specifically Chase or Alex.
Interesting.
Do magical mentors exist? That would be pretty cool.
I mean, why not? They
Yeah,
can totally exist.
anything. It's limitless.
Well,
at
I
this
think,
point.
yeah, she could totally use something like that because she doesn't have any guidance with the staff.
The
you
only
know?
one that can mentor her is Tina, and they hate each other right now, so that's not gonna happen.
So,
But maybe at some point, she teaches her about the power of the staff, because there's some darkness that happened with Tina, and she's come back from it. So whatever that is, the eyes and the darkness that you have to pull from it's real.
totally. And I feel like there's still a story that can be told with Amy, like in a flashback for sure.
Oh yeah.
And like, was Amy being able? Well, could she have used the staff if she was still alive? But you know, there's so much that we need to know, and I feel like we still need Catherine's backstory. We need a Stacey and Dale.
We'll see. Yeah, they told me some stuff, and then they don't tell me a lot of stuff. But right now, Catherine's in jail. Poor thing. Poor thing. I kept saying, I'm like, it's gonna be like Orange is the New Black. She's got a whole new life, a whole new pride. All set up.
Oh my gosh.
You know, no, I think Catherine's gonna come out with a vengeance.
I know.
And try to prove herself innocent, and the pride. They're taking everyone down. So we shall see.
I know. You're gonna get yourself. You basically are the law.
I am the law.
So,
Your Honor, I would like to represent myself. I will be representing Catherine Wilder.
yes.
Okay, lady.
Work.
We'll
Well,
see.
I have a question for y'all. We know that there's a fourth alien. It's one of Jonah's kids. And I think that kid, it's got to be, I mean, Stacey already said that kid is probably in one of the runaways. So which runaway do you think it is?
Alex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because he's been acting too chirpy. Like, they're legit. I can't really see is any other way for him to have gone from, like, 0 to 100 so quickly. I mean, yeah, you lost your girl. You lost a friend. I get it. But, dude, like,
He was driving that car, too.
And he was like, first of all, how did you know this car could race? Like, this is Fast and the Furious. Why would you also carry latex gloves?
Wait, when did he have latex gloves?
When he shot the gun.
Oh, but that's kind of smart, though.
He is smart. He is
But how
the
would you
smart
know
one.
your parents will follow you? So either you've just been carrying it around. Because granted, he is smart and he was in Compton for a second, but dude, you're not that smart. We know you need latex gloves. And I'm still, because obviously you're not a lawyer, but Catherine is, so here's my question.
I played a lot of lawyers on TV, so I might actually know the answer to this question.
Can you be convicted if your prints aren't on the gun? If it was tied to another murder?
If your prints aren't on the gun, but if there's no, I don't know. I mean, if they tie it to you, if it's in your possession, maybe. I don't know. Isn't possession 3/4 of the law? I think that's just a line I said once.
I have
no idea.
I need to
know
watch
nothing
more
about the law.
SVU.
I know.
Or something.
Possession is 3/4. I don't have no idea. I don't know anything about the law. But if they're tying a gun to him, but remember he got his hand on it. Darius put his hand on it, wanted him to hold it.
Yeah.
And then he put it in the bag. So we'll see. We'll see.
Do you know which runaway hat is being possessed? by?
I have. No, I don't know, but I do have my own guesses.
What do you
But
think?
I don't. No, I can't say because then I'll get in trouble.
Oh, you can't
But,
even say your guesses?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
That's okay.
But I feel strongly that I think I know.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I feel like it's gonna be
don't
not even a traditional runaway. I think it's gonna be Topher, and Topher's gonna come back.
I come
Where
back
was
to
he?
life.
He
Yeah.
wasn't at the dig
He was
site
at the
during the
dig site.
explosion.
What happened?
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be him. I don't
Like,
know
was he
why.
sneaking behind him in the back when they was having this epic fight?
Or it's Old Lace. Old Lace is just going crazy. Like,
Oh my god! Oh wait, was Old Lace there at the dig site?
No, she wasn't. She was
No, she
locked up. But
She's.
They told her
They
not
need
to
to
come.
release her. That is animal abuse. That's dinosaur abuse. Well, I kind of agree with Chae, just because knowing the comics, maybe they're kind of morphing that into the whole conspiracy. And Alex has been very. It's hard because Alex is very smart. He's such an intellectual person. However, I just at the back of my head, I'm like, they have to kind of incorporate some kind of mole conspiracy, and the mole is the alien at this point, you know?
Right.
So I don't even know. Like, the other person I think it might be is Gert, but
I mean, I think it would be the most interesting character performance if they were to choose Molly, just to see a wider range of acting from her, because her character is so sweet and like, oh, I want to do this. She has such a strong moral compass that I think it would be the most interesting to see her being inhabited by the alien. I would want to see that the most out of any of them.
Okay.
Good point.
The
I
actors,
like that.
that just must be so fun to play with. So
Very cool.
whichever runaway does get it,
Uh-huh.
like that's just gonna intensify their performance, and I'm really excited to see.
And I feel like it's easier to attach to like a younger person than it is to an older person. Like you get in while they're still young and moldable and malleable, and she's not gonna know what's
They
going
don't
on.
fight. They don't fight as hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. She doesn't have as strong of a sense of self or identity yet. It hasn't been fully formed.
But you need that moral compass.
Yeah, she
I
does
don't
have
know.
that moral compass. But I would want to see Molly, my precious little Molly.
That's a good one.
inhabited.
That's a good one. I
she's
like
so,
it. I
she's
like
so
it.
innocent and so compassionate and such a good character. So for her to go completely a 180, that would be really,
That would be
cool
exciting
to
to
see.
see.
That would be really cool.
And
But
she also doesn't have people looking out for her in the same way. Like she doesn't necessarily have parents in the same. Like I don't know how to
And
explain
Gert's
it.
gone.
Yeah.
yeah,
So I feel like Gert's gonna be the focal point for Dale and Stacy, and Molly's kind of gonna be like stranded. So there's not gonna be people like noticing her odd patterns of behavior because they're just gonna say, "Oh,
Okay.
it's because Gert's gone. Oh, it's because she's the youngest. Oh, it's because of this." They won't notice it in the same way.
I like that.
And I feel like I'm trying to like read into Angel's soul right now.
I'm just
16.
listening. I'm just listening. I love it. I love all the theories. I love what all the fans think. I love what we all think. You know, we all have our things, but they tell us nothing. So I cannot confirm or deny.
But we can kind of confirm, in a sense, that it is not Chase or Carolina.
Yes.
Because why would the aliens put them up in there, and it's not Janet? Because,
Why for sure not Chase though?
because why would the aliens turn on their host, like their
Put them in the tube.
Yeah, their
Yeah.
child. I feel like they would sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know.
I always feel like we're gonna be messed
gotta-
with. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm always like,
Because
but
it's like, oh
maybe.
wait, our son's in there. We have to let him out.
I'm like, oh my bad. Sorry, we didn't mean you. Get out.
And Chase has been he's been having such a good like lovable
like
path.
arc.
Yeah, with the whole thing with Gert. So it can't be Chase and Carolina. Obviously,
Yeah.
she's already an alien.
Obviously not.
So
Yeah.
I suspect that those two
So
are out.
it's
They're
either
clear.
Molly, Gert, yeah,
Nico.
Molly,
Alex.
Gert, Alex,
Nico.
Nico.
It ain't Nico.
I don't think
I mean,
it's
it's not Nico, but yeah.
Yeah.
She has her own problems.
Yeah.
With that staff.
I would
so-
feel bad for that alien trying to inhabit her.
Ooh, well, chat. Anyone who's not watching this live or listening live, let us know your theories. Who is this quote unquote mole that we got going on? Let us know. Let us know.
I
Want
don't
to know what they say?
Well, Ron Underwood would like to know, what was your favorite episode of the season?
I loved getting to kill Darius. But I also really loved after that in episode 4 when Jeffrey confronts me about it and we sort of have a little trouble in paradise.
Yeah.
And just the two of us really get to say a lot of things that have been left unsaid. So from that point, and then the Menounos walk in and we have to kind of put that front and back up. So I loved playing that the Wilders are not really okay. They're not in one accord, but they're still a united front. So just from episode 3 on, I really just loved it. So that was, I guess that's my favorite episode, is because that's when the tide changed, when she killed Darius.
Definitely.
We're just like, you a gangster.
Pretty much.
Oh, gee.
He's like, oh, well, so what? We're assassins now, is what she says in episode 1 or 2, and then she's the one that becomes the assassin.
Well, yeah. And
It was a very strong performance, and it was so different from
thank you.
like the more like we saw so much heart in the beginning because you have such a huge concern for Alex. And it was
That's
just
where it comes
so
from, though.
crazy to see a more ruthless side of like, I will fight for my son no matter what, boom, dead.
Yeah.
And kind of not even really taking into account your husband's opinion about anything
No.
because you know best. You were the one who was his lawyer and decided what was best for him back then, and you had his back. So you kind of see it as like, no, I know what's best. We got to resolve this once or for all. This is my decision for all of us. But it was such an intense performance.
It was
I was
so
like,
quick, too.
wow.
It was quick. It's just like, did she just do that? And then even when Jeffrey's like, are we not going to talk about this? You think that he's like, no, it's not okay. It's not okay with him that I killed Darius. It's not okay. Mm-hmm. So, and then the repercussions of those actions at the end when they're getting arrested, and it's just like, you did this and you did this and you did this, and it's going down. Oh, I feel bad for them.
And I feel like overall you killed Darius for your son, you know?
Absolutely. And
And-
that's why there's no remorse. She knows why, and she knew that he wouldn't do it. I did it so that you didn't have to, because he wouldn't have been able to. But I think that the character of Jeffrey has this big arc of just where he's come from and where he's going and where he's ended up and how he's navigating this. I really think that the Jeffrey Wilder character of the Pride is going to be the one that really has a big change and has something happen to him. So I'm very curious to what's going to happen to him.
We already saw that too with season 1. Like we saw hints
yeah.
of that with him. Like these are kids that we're sacrificing that are close to our own kids' ages. So it's definitely something that I'm really looking forward to. And he really does love Alex, you know.
He does. There's scenes with them two together
Where
they're just really starting to kind of talk man to man, and I love all those scenes.
And I'm just like, can you just forgive your parents just a little bit?
I know.
Like,
Well, he's becoming his parents.
Yeah.
And so that's Alex is he's becoming a Wilder. It's just he is a Wilder. It's in his blood. He's gonna make sure that he gets the job done. So I think at some point he's gonna realize that shit, I understand. So we'll see how that journey
The thing
plays
for me
out.
is that you spend so much time trying to beat your enemy, you end up becoming him.
Yes, exactly. You end up making calls that you wouldn't normally make because you're up against a wall somehow. And so that's how Catherine feels. Catherine feels that Darius needs to be taken care of because he keeps coming back. So, and then now he won't.
well, we have to wrap up soon.
Oh no!
But we have to talk about a quick little comic book corner really quickly,
And
y'all.
the giveaway.
Yes, absolutely. I got you, Chae. We got to give back to the fans. We have to talk about the Leapfrog real quick. The Leapfrog in the comics was actually made by the Pride, but in the show, we saw our boy Chase. He was working on a little something on his tablet. It was a Leapfrog, and that totally, in the comic book nerd in me, just kind of jumped for joy a little bit. And also, Victor Stein, he kind of has like these models called the Leapfrog, so it's just a cute little nod to the comics. I don't know if we're going to actually get the Leapfrog in, the season 3. That would be really cool. But yeah, cute little Leapfrog. And it doesn't really fly. It's mostly like a jumping kind of vehicle, so that might be difficult for the production, but we'll see.
They'll update it. It'll be updated.
They'll ground it.
That's what he's working on. They're tinkering.
Yeah, I love that. So shout out to the Leapfrog. But now it's time for our giveaway. We're going to announce the winners, y'all. Chae, you want to take over for this?
Hey guys, so you've given us 5 stars. We so appreciate it. Also on iTunes, you're listening. You guys are amazing reviewing. You listen to us every week. I am not, unfortunately, going to be picking this. We're going to have Angel do the honors of our top 3 winners.
Okay.
So you're going to grab that because it was hiding.
That cup.
This
We
cup.
didn't brief her, sorry.
I did not know, but I can do this. I'm ready.
So the first person she's going to pick is going to win our Marvel socks.
Yes, they are Black Panther socks. I forgot them at home. I apologize. And they're new. They're not used. I promise you.
I don't know. I want Black Panther socks. Okay, am I going to read who won?
Yes.
Okay. Leron Underwood.
Hey!
Leron Underwood.
Shout out to you, Leron. You're
Shout
a
out.
loyal viewer.
Yes.
We appreciate you so much. So you're going to get those Black Panther socks. So hit us up your address. We'll send them to you.
Oh, good.
Next up is going to win the Molly's Pop Funko signed by Allegra Costa.
Yes.
Come on now.
Such a good prize.
That's a really good prize.
It's adorable.
Jazzy Jones.
Woo! Oh, I think she's in the chat
She's in the chat too, so Jazzy Jones.
Yeah.
Jazzy, you
Jones.
win.
Congrats.
Jazzy Jones, you win.
Congratulations.
Jazzy.
She just commented, oh, I hope I win. You won, Jazzy
You
Jones.
win, girl. You
won.
win.
That is such a good prize. Congratulations.
You win.
DM
Okay.
us your address and we'll send it to you, girl.
And now for the grand prize,
Grand
the
prize.
comic book, The Good Die Young, signed by all of our Runaway and Pride that have come into the studio.
Yes.
Oh, this is a big one. This is the grand finale. Reba Williams.
Yes.
Reba.
Thank you, Reba.
Williams.
Hey, Reba. You got it.
Girl.
So
Oh,
just
that's a good
find me on
prize.
Twitter,
Yes.
find me on Instagram, just DM me your address and we will ship these out to you.
Got him right here.
We got you. We got you.
Got you.
We really appreciated this love and support that you give us because we love and support you. And look at this. Look at these prizes, y'all. Come on. It was so easy to do. Took out like 5 minutes every day, not even, to just give us that 5-star review. It means the world to us, guys. And we really appreciate that. So we have to do like a quick flash predictions for season 3 because it's coming.
Okay.
Angel, it's coming.
Okay.
So
It's coming.
TV prediction.
let's do it. Who wants to go first? What's gonna happen, y'all?
We're gonna just say Alex is the mole. I'm trying to figure out how that is gonna even change his identity and personality even more, because he's gotten a little bit crazier, and if he gets even, well, actually, now that he has got what he wanted, what is that going to actually change his personality too? He's going to be more calmer, or the Runaways going to read him his rights because he's been crazy and messing up their lives with the plans that don't really work. They only work for him, apparently. Because they have to save Carolina. They have to go find Carolina. I'm wondering how that actual showdown would actually happen, because there is no Gert, there is no Lace. I don't know, Molly could just come in through Victor Stein's house and break some things, and I'm kind of here for it, so.
What do you think, Mina?
Oh my god, I really don't know. It ended up with everyone being split up. So when people are split up, everyone just comes back together again. So I'm just trying to figure out how this is going to happen. And yeah, my prediction is that Topher is definitely coming back. I don't know why. I just feel like Topher's coming back. Okay. But I think Molly's going to be inhabited.
Out from under the dumpster.
I don't know why. I think I just like loved his character so much. And I want Molly to have a friend, but Molly is also going to be inhabited by the alien powers, whatever you call that.
Things you believe.
And I think that's going to really like make the dynamic difficult when they do end up coming back together. I have no idea how you're going to escape or what's going to happen.
I'll be fine. I'm
I
be
don't
just
even know.
She's gonna weasel her way out there.
Don't you worry about me, guys. I'll be just fine.
What do you think's gonna happen, Angel? Can you give us anything real quick?
I really don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know.
All right.
I mean, there could be a time jump.
Is Leslie going to lose the baby though?
I don't know.
Do you think that could happen?
That would be awful.
That actually would be
That would be a huge twist, though.
No, I think they need the baby. That's they need. You know, I don't know. I have no idea.
I
That's
don't
what's so
know.
excited. I get the scripts, and I'm just like you guys when the episodes come out. I'm like, so
Well-
I have no idea, but I know I'll be fine.
I agree. All I'll say is I'm predicting that there's gonna be a season through, but until then,
season through.
season 3. Season 3. I can't talk. We're dating, yay. So see, look, I can't talk. Anyways,
Were you hit by the same machine as
where can we find you on social media? We have to wrap up. Chae, where can we find you on social media?
Gosh, hey guys, you can find me at Real Chae Jones on Twitter and Instagram. You'll find me tomorrow on Good Trouble. And Sunday is Black Monday, and we'll also be back for a special Runaways edition. Interview style edition.
I'm excited
on Monday,
for that.
But we can't tell you what it's just yet.
All right. What about you, Mina? Where can
Hey
we find
everyone, you guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Mina Makes Magic. You can also catch me on the after show for Amazon Prime's The Informer tomorrow, as well as the season finale of The Kaminsky Method and Crashing every Monday.
And Angel, where can we find you?
Oh, I'm Angel Parker LA on Instagram. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for just coming in. We love you so much.
Oh, I love you guys too. Thanks for watching. Thank you
Yes.
to all the fans for watching too.
Yep, and I'm your host, Oliver Drennan. Follow me on all social media platforms at Ollie Dreamer. Until next week, we will see you with a special guest.
Bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.